everybody. Welcome to day 240 of Reseller Reflections, a day in the life of a full-time reseller supporting her family. It's Monday, February 3rd, 2025. We met our sales goal today, second day in a row, coming off of last week. It's pretty cool. Yeah. All right. That's all I'm going to say about that. I'm doing the thing. So you know what? I'm going to ride the roller coaster. This just happens to be a good point on it. The most exciting point, right? The climb. All right. Hopefully everybody is also having some success with their sales. I'm going to talk about the slight edge tonight. So this is a book that we do every year in the first quarter in our C Chats book club, which is free. It's linked up in the show notes. You can join it as a free member in our Patreon community, or there is a Facebook group. The best place is the community, but I'm going to start talking about the different chapters in it. So basically this book, where do I start? Let me start with Paul Apollonia because he is the one that recommended it, because we do a different book every quarter. We've been doing this for a couple years now in our C Chats book club, and he had recommended this book initially. And I thought, all right, well, yeah, the tagline for it is turning simple disciplines into massive success and happiness. And it's The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson. I thought, all right, well, yeah, it sounds good. And Paul's like, it's a life-changing book. And I was like, okay, yeah. And, we've read a lot of books and okay. And we read it and what we got out of it was phenomenal. And every time we do it, you get something a little bit different out of it. So I'm just going to do chapters of the book every once in a while here, talk about like specific chapters. And I'm going to start from the beginning here with Reseller Reflections. So in chapter 1, it's called The Beach Bum and the Millionaire. And it's kind of like two different trajectories of this man's life, Jeff Olson, the author, two different trajectories, two different ways of living, two different ways of making decisions. So I'm going to just give you the high level summary of The Slight Edge. And it is pretty much the simple daily things we do every day are what take us to the level of success. It's not the things people are cheering for. It's not the heroic actions. It's not overnight success. It is those simple daily things that you don't see the results from immediately, that you just keep doing and keep at, and nobody's applauding you for them. Maybe some people are kind of making fun of you for them, but yeah, and that's it. So basically, this book is a guide on how to get the most out of everything, out of every other book, out of every other thing we've done, out of everything. And at the end of the first chapter, it says, and who doesn't want this, right? You have complete control over the direction that the rest of your life takes. Hello. All right. Who doesn't want to read that? Amazing. All right. And these are steps that put you in control. Now, one of the things that I think, whether or not you decide to read the book, whether or not you read the book with our book club and take actionable steps, I think this one thing is going to help you. The same activities that take us from failure, right? Let's say we're at failure. The same activities that take us up to the line of survival. We get to the line of survival. Maybe we start to see a little bit of success. And then all of a sudden we stop doing those things and we start that slippery slope back down. Doesn't happen overnight. Doesn't happen immediately. We're like, oh, well, maybe I don't need to do that many listings today. Things are going really well. I don't need to go to the gym today because I'm doing so great. And it's just this slow, apathetic slide into back down to failure. And then we do all the things to get back up to the line of survival. But the premise is, if we keep doing those things that got us from failure all the way up to survival, and we start seeing a little success, what if we keep doing all of those things? Yeah, it takes us all the way to success. We just keep doing those things. We don't get complacent. We just keep going and keep doing those things. And there are tactics, there are techniques, there are real ways to think about this in the book. So that is what I wanted to share with you guys tonight. Just build a little excitement over it. So Monday nights 8 p.m. Eastern. We meet, we discuss a couple of chapters, we talk about real world applications for them. So if you're interested in joining us, join us. If not, I am also going to be doing brief little snippets here on reseller reflections because we get super jazzed up about this. In fact, I'm coming on here before book club because after book club, we're usually totally like jazzed up about everything. And also we put it all out on the table, right? Sometimes we even forget it's being recorded. So we do private recordings for people that are in the book club. They're not able to participate. So you can also access those if you're interested. If you're not able to participate live, you can go back, you can watch the private recordings as long as you're in our Patreon group or a member of the C Chats book club on Facebook. You can go back and watch those. Sometimes we get so into it, we forget it's being recorded and other people are watching it because it's just that, immersive, let's say. All right, everybody. I am reset to zero and I can't wait to get to work and actually get some listings done. I did a lot of prep work today, but not a whole heck of a lot of lists. Actually, I maybe only listed one thing today, but I did a lot of prep work. So I'm excited for tomorrow. Everything is fresh and clean down here on my desk. And I'm really excited to just really hit the ground running and get those listings up tomorrow. And joining me on the Reset to Zero Challenger, Jill of Rusty Truck Relics, Jason the CNT Swapper, Judith R, Pam of Whimsy and Such, Becky of Becky Consigns, Lee of Lee Phillips 4191, and Vanessa the Diabetic Reseller. Boom. All right, guys, go ahead, reset to zero. I will see you tomorrow on day 241. Night, night.